The Abandoned Asylum. Deep within the heart of a dense forest, hidden from the prying eyes of the world, stood the imposing facade of the Abandoned Asylum. Its crumbling walls were a testament to decades of neglect, and the shattered windows stared out like empty eye sockets, casting an eerie and desolate aura over the place. The stories surrounding the asylum were whispered among locals in hushed tones, each one more terrifying than the last. For years, the asylum had been a place of horrors, where those deemed mad were sent to be forgotten by society. The tales of mistreatment and inhumane experiments had become the stuff of legends. Even the bravest souls dared not venture near it after dark. Sarah, a young and intrepid journalist with a fascination for the macabre, couldn't resist the allure of the asylum's dark history. She had heard the rumors and the legends and decided to explore the forsaken building, hoping to uncover the truth behind the stories that had haunted her dreams. One moonless night, armed with a flashlight and her unquenchable curiosity, Sarah ventured into the asylum's decaying halls. The air was thick with the stench of decay and the echoes of tormented souls long gone. She could hear the creaking of the broken floorboards beneath her, as if the very structure of the building was resisting her presence. As Sarah explored deeper, she stumbled upon a forgotten room buried in the labyrinthine corridors. Inside, she found a trove of decaying patient records and journals. The stories they contained were chilling, filled with accounts of suffering, despair, and the sinister experiments that had taken place within these walls. One journal, in particular, drew Sarah's attention. It belonged to a former nurse, Eleanor, who had worked at the asylum during its darkest days. Eleanor's writings detailed her growing unease with the unethical practices of the asylum's head doctor, Dr. Harlan. The more Sarah read, the more convinced she became that there was a hidden truth behind the asylum's grim history. She couldn't shake the feeling that Eleanor's journal held the key to uncovering the depths of the horrors that had occurred within these walls. Days turned into weeks as Sarah delved deeper into the asylum's secrets. She uncovered evidence of unspeakable atrocities, including cruel experiments on vulnerable patients. She also learned of a patient named Emily, who had disappeared without a trace, her existence erased from the records. Sarah's investigation took a terrifying turn when she began experiencing inexplicable phenomena. Whispers echoed through the corridors, and unseen hands seemed to guide her deeper into the asylum's dark heart. The asylum itself seemed to come alive, resisting her intrusion with malevolent intent. In a chilling encounter, Sarah came face to face with the spirit of Eleanor, the nurse from the journal. Eleanor's ghost pleaded with her to reveal the truth and bring justice to the long-forgotten souls who had suffered within these walls. Determined to honor Eleanor's plea, Sarah continued her investigation, unearthing the asylum's darkest secrets. She discovered that Emily, the missing patient, had been a victim of Dr. Harlan's most heinous experiments. The truth was horrifying and unforgivable. Sarah's exposé of the asylum's history sent shockwaves through the community. The authorities launched an investigation into the past crimes, and Dr. Harlan's legacy was forever tarnished. The spirits of those who had suffered finally found peace, knowing that their stories had been uncovered and the horrors of the asylum exposed. The Abandoned Asylum, once a place of unspeakable suffering, had been transformed into a symbol of resilience and justice. It stood as a reminder that even the darkest secrets could be brought to light, and the voices of the forgotten could be heard, no matter how long they had been silenced.